The quickest way for you to end all suffering is for you to develop your will. Most people have a very weak will. And the reason why people have a very weak will is because in today's world, we are bombarded with so much information that's coming in at record speed from through our five senses, because our five senses are the receiving, transmitting stations, and we are bombarded day in, day out with so much information that we have very weak wills. And your will is your ability to concentrate on something for a period of time. And really, when you master your will, you are using the law of perpetual transmutation. And this is, you are putting your focus or concentrating on the one thing and making it the main thing. And when you focus on the one thing, you are actually transmuting energy. You are taking your energy and putting it onto something you would love, and you're drawing it towards you. There's a lovely saying, what you are seeking is seeking you. But most of what we are seeking, we don't hold that thought, and that thought is also a picture. We don't hold it long enough for allow the law of perpetual transmutation to bring that thing to us. So let me bring up my stick person right now, and I'll go a little bit deeper into the will for you. So this is the stick person. This stick person really will create order in your mind. And if you want to live in a heavenly state, you must have order in your mind first. That's the first place to start. And then order will be a natural occurrence that happens in all areas of your life. But you get order first in the mind. So this will create order. This is the mind, this is the body. And the mind right now, and of course mind's in every cell of the body, but just to support you with an understanding today, this is the conscious mind, the subconscious mind, this is the body. The body does exactly what the mind tells it to do, okay? And these antennas are your five senses. So think about it right now. All day, every day, we're bombarded with information, especially if you spend your life on your mobile phone. Think about it. You can scroll till the cows come home, and you're bombarded with so much information. Did you see that? Did you hear that? Oh my God. And then you touch your phone, and then another image comes out about Tom, Dick, or Harry and what they're doing with their lives. And of course, all this is coming in all the time, and it's coming into the conscious mind. And some of these ideas, if you don't catch them, that are going to activate you and get into the subconscious mind. And then you're going to feel kind of lousy, and you're going to wonder, why do I feel off? Because you've become emotionally involved in the wrong idea. It's got past the gate. The gate opened up, and guess what? Some of that negative information, like what's happening right now in the Middle East, it got into your subconscious mind. And of course, the subconscious mind can't say, get out of here, I'm not entertaining that idea. Rather, it got in, and then you feel fearful, doubtful, worried, and of course, you've become emotionally involved in that idea that what's happening in the Middle East is going to affect you terribly. It's going to affect the world terribly. The oil prices are going up, etc., etc., etc. Okay, so let's go back to the will. Now, the will actually sits inside the conscious mind. The will is one of 6 higher faculties, 6 mental faculties. The other higher faculties are imagination, perception, memory, reason, and intuition. Okay, I think I've said more. And so there are 6 higher faculties, and these sit in the conscious mind, and they're a bit like muscles, right? If you don't exercise over a period of time, you cause your muscles to have atrophy. They tend to become loose and flabby and you're not very strong. Well, it's the same with these higher faculties. If you're not on a daily basis using your imagination, you are going to lose the ability to create crystal clear pictures over a period of time. But don't worry, you can exercise that muscle and start to, on a regular basis, imagine. Then you will be in the receivership of more crystal clear pictures. Well, the will is inside the conscious mind, and the will is a muscle, and it actually requires exercising. And you think you are focused, but you only have to look at how long you can stay on a task to realize, well, I'm actually not that focused. I'm not concentrating long enough on the one thing and completing it. Because I don't know if you're like me, but I'll be working on a project and I'll have the phone by the side and I'll be working away. Then I'll get a message from someone and then I go straight away and answer that. So that just showcases that my will needs strengthening. Actually, I've got to tell you a great story about my mentor, Bob. He had an incredible will, such a laser focused will that he was able to reject anything that was happening on the outside and just focus on the one thing, really do his work. And he one day, it was a Friday, and another mentor of mine came in on the Monday, and apparently all weekend in his studio, and he's got a beautiful multi-million-dollar studio that was built at the back of his house where he would do all his coaching, all his live streams. I mean, it literally was set up like a television station. So on a Friday, what happened was somehow there was a fault with the electronic system, and a piercing sound started. It was a bit like a fire alarm that, as you and I know, whether you're in a building or an apartment, once that goes off, it's so piercing that you almost feel sick, nauseous by the sound of it, that you have to leave. And of course, that is the actual mission, for you to be so overcome by the noise that you evacuate. Well, Bob had the same thing happening on the Friday. And on the Monday morning, when my mentor went in to meet Bob, he said, this noise, how long has it been here, Bob? He said, Friday. He said, well, why didn't you ring me? I could have come over and fixed it. It's fine. I've been fine. And my friend said to him, so have you been working all weekend with that sound? Yep. And, you know, my friend was just astounded by Bob's will, that he was able to stay focused doing his work for the entire weekend and not be affected by the sound. I mean, this man's will was incredible. And so you too can get to that place where your will is so laser focused, where you're only focused on the thing you want and stay on the thing and make it the main thing. But it's going to take practice. So here is an exercise that's going to help you immensely to develop your will. And this is the exercise I want you to do. I want you to draw a dot on the wall, and I want you to begin to focus on it for maybe a minute, maybe 2. Do that for a week, and then move it to 3 minutes the next week. Then the next week, 4 minutes. And then get up to at least 5 minutes, just focusing on the dot. You can do a candle as well, if you like. And what you're doing is you're constantly bringing your focus back to the dot until you become one with the dot. Now, if you can develop your will, the foundation like that, you can take it to another level and then put on the worst kind of music you don't like listening to and continue to focus on the dot for a period of time. And the good news is, once you develop your will with the one thing, you're going to notice you have a strong will to do with anything you focus on. And I think this is important because so many books are written on habits, having lots of habits, but they don't talk about what needs to be developed in order for you to do the habit, to do the thing and make it the main thing, and that's your will. So today I've talked about the will and how it can change your life, can literally change your life when you develop it, because then you're going to become laser focused more on the solution than the problem. And of course, what you concentrate on, you draw to yourself very quickly. So leave your comments below if this is resonating with you. And for those of you who are new to my channel, hello, welcome. I'm so happy for you to join me and others. I'm all about helping you master your mind so you can master your life. So welcome. Please go and find more friends, bring them here, and leave your comments below, because I love having a bit of a banter with each and every one of you. All right.